with one of the filmmakers.
I'm Todd Bradley.
Todd, and you did a 3D film on roller derby. That was lots of fun.
Thank you.
So how did you pick your subject for roller derby?
I have been a fan of women's roller derby for a few years, and I'm a fan of the Denver Roller Dolls. And so when they announced the contest to make a 3D film, I thought, well, what better subject for 3D than a bash 'em, crash 'em kind of sport like roller derby?
And tell us a little bit about the process. Have you done like 2D filming before, and so you were met with some pretty significant challenges, or tell us a little bit about the process?
Yeah, so I've worked on a lot of short films and videos over the past several years, but never anything in 3D. It's all been 2D, commercial projects, sporting events, things like that. The 3D process for this contest, it takes two cameras, and it's two GoPro cameras that are mounted side by side. And so it's a very small package. It's only about this big, and so it's small enough that you can mount it on a helmet for a snowboarder or a roller derby skater or a kayak or anything like that. And then both of the cameras take two different images, sort of emulating the left eye and the right eye, and then you import that footage into a computer, and some special software works on that and creates a 3D image out of that.
What was one of the biggest challenges in using 3D versus 2D?
Well, the biggest challenge for me was I'd never done it before, and the tools and the technology were pretty shaky. I think all of the teams had many technical issues that we had to overcome. It's kind of low-end consumer-grade equipment as far as cameras go. Sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't. The editing process, a lot of people had troubles with, although in my case, it seemed to go okay. It went fairly smoothly.
Will you be using the 3D camera again to give it a try? And
the 3D cameras that they let us shoot on were just for loan. They had one for each team, and they just loaned those to us, and we have to turn those back in this evening. So I don't have a 3D camera, so I won't be able to do any more.
Well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Okay, you're welcome.